Great team win. We played good football tonight in all three phases, and all three phases had a hand in the win. I thought our special teams, Jack was really good, Chris was good, Seth Porter made some big-time plays. So our special teams was very, very good against a really good special teams unit at Tech has. Offensively, we were able to rush the football. They were giving us the rush. That's why we kept going to it. They were giving us quarterback run. That's why we kept going to it. And then on defense, that's a really, really talented offensive team. And I know we gave up a lot of yards, but we were able to get 3 big turnovers, 2 fourth downs, so essentially 5 turnovers. And you have to do that on the road to have a chance to be successful. I'm a huge Joey McGuire fan. I got tons of respect for him and his football team. And without a doubt, we beat a really good team tonight.
But offensively, was that the plan going in, all that quarterback run, or was that an adjustment on the fly?
No, it was what we had planned on. We were gonna play both kids the whole time, and we knew it. But we didn't know what would happen when we put Avery in. And we're able to get that first drive when he scored, and then we kind of went back and forth, and they just kept giving us the same looks. So we decided to play him a little bit more because he was in a good rhythm. The offense was in a good rhythm, and then because of his ability to stretch the field with his speed and legs, it opened up a lot of things for Trayshawn Ward then. And I thought Trayshawn Ward made our offense really good tonight. You know, that's the thing that I was hoping for with him. DJ's a great running back, but tonight it was Trayshawn's opportunity. And that's the thing. We got a bunch of unselfish guys in there, including Will Howard, including DJ Giddens, including guys like Jake Clifton, that they just wanted to win. And so it was just kind of how the game unfolded with us running the quarterback, which then opened up everything else.
How impressive is it to look down and see true freshmen play like that in swim?
Very impressive, but he's not really a true freshman, you know, and I know he is. He was here in the spring. He's got a calmness. He's got a demeanor to him. He's got a competitiveness. When we recruited him, that was the number one thing that jumped out at me when we recruited Avery was how competitive he was in every sport, in every game that you play, in everything. And so when you have that kind of competitor, the moment's probably never going to be too big.
One of the biggest things that you harped on defensively over the last couple of weeks was forcing turnovers.
Yeah.
3 big picks there in the second.
Yeah, they were huge and came at crucial times. These guys are not going to be just shut down. The running backs, as good as there is, they've got really big wide receivers that go up and catch and attack the football. So you're not going to just stone them. You just can't. They're too good. But we had a lot of situations where we would bend, and then either we'd get a pick, we'd get a big fourth down stop, and you hold that. I don't know what they're averaging, guys, but you hold that team to 21 points. Now, I don't know what happened to their quarterback. I don't know because he didn't play the second half, right? And I'm sure that was a factor for them too.
Did Adrian's success last year against Tech kind of alter that game plan to have QB's run today?
It was a part of it. I mean, we knew that either they were going to have to fix some of the things that we were able to get on them, or we're going to continue to go to the well. And then, you know, us probably keeping them off balance by playing Will some too. And Will's throw to Ben Sennett really kind of opened everything up for us. We were struggling a little bit, and Will threw a strike to Ben for a huge gain. And then I think either the next play or a couple plays after that, we saw some looks that were like, okay, quarterback run. So then we made the switch to try to get Avery the ball in the perimeter.
I was able to see on the TV feed, just in between drives, while Avery was in there for that long stretch, Will talking to him, encouraging him.
Yep.
Very much being a part of the game plan, even though he didn't play
Yep.
in the second half. How huge is that?
Because he's a competitor. He's a great teammate. He plays for Kansas State. He doesn't play for Will Howard University. He plays for Kansas State. And that's kind of guys we have in that locker room because Seth Porter would like to play a ton of wide receiver, but unfortunately he's playing special teams. Everybody wants the catches, the carries, the touches, the tackles. but sometimes the game dictates it another way. And whatever your role was going to be today, 1 play, 30 plays, we needed everybody today. And that's why I'm so proud of Will Howard, just like I am Avery, and just like I am everybody else on defense and offense.
Jason Brown, true freshman, had a catch. I think he blocked his butt off tonight, too.
He did.
Did he earn your trust?
Yeah, absolutely. And he was not with us for a few days because of an illness against Oklahoma State, and so that really made it hard for us because he missed some time there. But he's gotten better and better, and he has a spark for us with some speed. And I don't know, he made 1 catch, but it was a pretty big catch. I thought Phillip made a couple of big-time plays. The first seam ball that Will threw him, that was bang, bang, and they made that catch. It was huge for us to get 3 on that first possession, to try to take their crowd out of it a little bit. We didn't take them out of it much, but we were able to get 3 right off the bat on a big drive when we took the football, and that was big. And then we were down a little bit in that second half, and the way the guys responded, I thought, was really good.
Coach, defensively, how did you adjust when you walked out of the locker room and saw a different quarterback at the helm?
Well, we started to pressure more, and we probably caused some issues early with our pressure. But is that kid a true freshman? Does anybody know? Yeah. Boy, he stepped up, because that's not an easy environment, just like ours. And he creased us for a huge run, for a 50-yard run, and then he threw some really good 50-50 balls to their outside receivers. And Jacob Parrish played his tail off and battled, and they just have really good receivers. I thought their receiver did a good job. We started to pressure more.
How close is Willie to getting back?
Don't know.
That last Tech drive of the first half, Jay Clifton gets the targeting.
Yeah.
What did you see there? And
it's always so hard on those things when we see our replay, and we're having fewer and fewer of these in college football, and we all know it wasn't malicious by Jake. And if he got him with the crown, then that's just the rule, and we have to accept it, and we'll teach and learn from it. But it was such a bang bang thing that, and it gave them a little bit of life on it. And then they did a nice job. We got caught in a poor call when we had our dime defense out there, and they ran the ball with the good running back, and that got them down there.
I got to ask, when Avery plays that well, does that make you think at all about reassessing the QB order? Maybe?
Yeah, we'll discuss it each week, but I know this. Both kids, Avery and Will, are really good football players, and we need them both.
anything else?
When you guys did fall behind in the second half, what do you think the guys did to keep their composure?
1 play at a time. I mean, we just kept talking about that. Just own that 1 play. And I think we knew we could move the ball. I think Colin felt like he had a pretty good rhythm of calling things, but then we just had to make some plays 1 play at a time, and then getting the touchdown and then the quick turnover. I think VJ Payne was right after that, made the big time play that got us up to a 10-point lead. That was huge.
How much does Trayshawn's compliment a guy like Avery Wilson?
Yeah, tonight it was a big factor because, if you're going to try to take away the quarterback run tonight, you have to widen your edge players, and then our offensive line becomes our offensive line, because we can then move people inside. And I thought Trayshawn ran really physical and really hard, and had kind of a chip on his shoulder tonight. So I was proud of him. He got one of our awards tonight too.
Avery slid on that last play that probably could have.
It's a first down, go down situation. Kind of like the 2-point play was last week. It's just situations that we go over all the time in practice. And when we called the timeout, we said, this is first down, go down. And if we got a first down, we're going to go down. A couple reasons. One, I just don't want to score, and then what happens if they score and all that other stuff. Plus, if you can get down and then not have to call any more plays, we were almost out of linebackers today. So I wanted to get out of that game.
Coach, before this game in your press conference, you said that Todd Brooks was one of the best running backs in the Big 12. Can you just talk about what it was like going up against him?
Yeah, I thought we played really well and did a great job, and he earned every yard he got today. He had the big run for 30 yards, and we missed a couple tackles, but he makes people miss all the time. But I thought for the most part our kids really did a great job on him. But he's a really good player, special player.
Avery's 5 rushing touchdowns is a school record. Did you know it was Collins' record that he tied?
No, I did not know that. Was it Collins' true freshman year?
No.